Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're fine. It's really nice to meet again on this channel. Introduce me Miss You, Silent's personal assistant. In this video, we will discuss the GVG build from Ellinia with a physical crowd control, CC, range build. This build was made specifically for physical players with low deposits, and is expected to provide benefits and contributions to the team in War GVG. Without further ado, let's start the discussion. In runes, try to get the maximum value on the first line in rune S*. The rest doesn't really matter, but make sure you can open the second line. Here are the recommended equipment sections. In the offhand, the range attack type with physical damage attributes is the best choice, supported by +15 Hellion bracelet as shadow equipment, or can also be replaced with Rosa chain if lacking ignore defense and arcane codex to speed up cooldown and cast delay. Or spirit card can be used, a cheap choice but has a good effect. PDI armor or attack and magic attack can be used as the best choice, but if there is none, ignore defense armor can also be used. Shadow equipment is +15 elegant Dorum suit, with cheap Garm star, Arjo pay or lowly star cards. Just adjust it to your budget, because this build is based on a low budget. Garment ignore defense, the best choice for this build, with shadow equipment +15 White Duke's manto. In the card section, use the reduce type as recommended, or maybe you have other cards that can also be used. The most important thing is the balance between offensive and defensive, because of course we will be faced with situations beyond prediction. Attack percent shoes and penetration attributes are the best choices, but there's nothing wrong with wearing attack and magic attack type shoes. Cards on shoes, prioritize cards with move speed effects, because we will definitely play fast if later we have to jump to the enemy or if the situation is forced to get off the carrier. Shadow equipment is definitely +15 Kitten's ankle bell, which has physical damage and magic damage attributes even though we only use the physical. Arriving at the accessories section, the range attack type can be used to fill this section, because there is a possibility that we will use various types of elements later according to the situation and conditions, but it's okay if you want to use element type accessories if you want to only play with one element. For cards, Smoky Star and Wraith Star are the best combination to fill the slot, or if there are none, other options can be used. Ellinia's unique weapon with a combination of Mora enchantment range attack or ignore defense is the best choice, filled with Lord of Death cards and one of the recommended ones. Because in this build, our goal is to provide a crowd control effect on the enemy so that it can narrow the space for movement and also increase the damage the enemy receives. Don't forget to communicate with party members, so that there is continuity. Recommendations for filling headwears, as follows. Head can use like God of Love's name, which has damage to target with debuff attribute, or skill damage type like Saint Token, Holy Knight Blessing and Norma the Unicorn. Egera Star or Dark Illusion Star can be used for card slot. However, if you don't have the recommended head, you can also use the head from GVG rental as follows. These 4 faces are recommended to fill the face slot, because it is certain that the effect attributes are very helpful in the process of controlling small-scale war situations and reducing enemy movement. If you don't have them, you can replace them with faces from GVG rental. The recommended mouths are these 2 mouths, or if there are others you can also use them. If you don't want to bother, you can also use a mouth from GVG rental to give the max HP and max SP effects. In the back position, use the type that increases party attributes, skill damage, move speed, or can also use the type that reduces enemy movement. For example, as follows. Back from GVG rental can also be used as an alternative. Last but not least, Tail uses the move speed type and skill damage or CC type with a combination of penetration or physical damage. Tail GVG rental also has a good effect, providing benefits when moving into the middle of the war. Here are the best choices for oracle mirrors, ancient relics and arcane runes that can be used. The guild resources are as follows. Asa Monument, Try to fill all nodes to get maximum results. Moving on to the stats section, the first stat to be filled is the maximum dex section, because this stat is the main factor for damage as well as a factor for the chance and duration of silence. Then the second is STR with a total of 300 points, for the chance and duration of stun and curse. The third is INT, with a total of 300 points, for the chance and duration of freeze, bleed and burn. For the rest, the fourth can be used to fill V. Okay guys, maybe that's enough for this video. Hopefully it is useful, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Click the like button if you like this video. Your subscription is very much appreciated as motivation for the future. If you have any suggestions, criticisms and questions, please write them in the comments column. Thank you very much for your attention. See you in the next video.